Hi, cat. Come and get some mango, baby.
One, two, 1, 2, 3. Self-awareness is a superpower. My name is KathyLaDonna. Welcome to Soul and Vibration. I hope the free thinkers are doing well. And if you're not doing well, I'm happy to remind you that you are the most powerful person that you know. You are the most powerful person that you know because only you can create your reality. Hey guys, today is Saturday, April 8th, and the energies in the day adds up and reduce to number 1 vibration. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. So, when it comes to the spirit animal that we're working with for today, we have the golden egg. And you guys, this is so awesome. The reason why this is awesome to me because the energies in the day adds up and reduce to number 1 vibration, and we have the golden egg. And when I think about the number 1 to me represents an idea. The number 1 is the beginning. It's an idea. It's masculine energy, which is action-oriented energy. So when I think of, say, the energies in today having to do with the idea and a beginning, I think of the golden egg. And when I think of the golden egg, I think about 0. I think about how, say, the matrix is made up of ones and zeros. 0 is the possibility, and the number 1 is an idea. And then it's up to us to nurture that idea into something tangible so we can have a physical experience. So with the golden egg energy, this brings me to the importance of, say, possibilities and what it is that we're trying to manifest, and the importance of clarity. Like I think about, say, how yesterday the eagle came out, and the eagle for me talked about the importance of being direct. So now with the golden egg, to me, it's about manifestation and clarity when it comes to manifestation. Earlier, I was so emotional as I was reflecting on my life and journaling. I remember back in 2021, probably like, say, September, October 2021, I remember talking about mirror work to you guys. And mirror work as far as me looking in the mirror, looking in my own eyes and speaking certain things into myself, manifesting certain things for myself. And I remember back then I would look in the mirror and say, you know, I don't work for money. My money makes money for me. And I was just manifesting how I wanted to attract a certain kind of lifestyle where I didn't have to slave away for finances, because I don't believe that's how things are supposed to be. We're conditioned to feel like, oh, we need to be practical and realistic, and this is what's possible, and this is what is expected of life, and that's just not true. And I remember that month in October, I woke up from a dream that introduced me to investing in a way that was so unreal, because before I saw things so different. And from the dream, I ended up buying a course, and then I started learning how to trade. And it would have never happened without the dream, because before I was very pessimistic on how I saw stuff like that. And day trading and scalping and things like that, I didn't even know existed before that dream, because I just never paid attention to that world. And it was just so interesting. And one day I'm gonna go deeper in that dream. I have plans to go deeper in that dream. But I was just reflecting on my life today, where today I had a good day, I had a profitable day. But even if it wasn't a profitable day, every day that I get up and I look at the market, whether I'm participating in it or not, I tell myself that this is, every day I'm laying a brick, meaning I'm laying a brick that's building the kind of experience that I want, whether it is a positive experience that happens in the market or a negative, but everyone is a learning experience. So when I look at the golden egg, it just brings me back to, say, me being clear that I wanted to have a certain experience, but I didn't know how I was going to have it. I knew that I wanted to be free. I wanted to be able to make money from anywhere. And I knew that I didn't have to slave away for it. I just knew that, but I didn't know how. And it's like, yes, I create YouTube videos and YouTube creates that kind of opportunity, but at the same time, not really, because it's like algorithm and then people needing to like you or relate to you and resonate with you to decide if they want to work with you and watch you and different things like that. But what I like about the investing is that it's just me. It's just me and my good habits or bad habits that will get in the way of me executing and making things happen. But all of that came from me being clear about wanting something and then asking for it. And then my spirit guide sent me a dream as clear as day. I can't wait to share this dream with you guys, but I have a plan. Like when I achieve a certain goal within my investing, then I'm going to share the goal, share the dream, share everything to inspire those in however ways it might inspire them. But yeah, when it comes to the golden egg, like, what are you trying to manifest? Because it's possible. All you have to do is ask for it. And when the universe presents ways to make it happen, you have to trust it and go with it. And for me, learning how to trade is the hardest thing that I've ever learned how to do in my life, because with everything else, I feel like I was able to jump in, learn quick, and just make it happen and seem like a natural at it. Where with this, it's like I said, it's the hardest thing I've ever learned how to do in my life, most humblingest thing. But at the same time, it's helped me to learn so much about myself in ways that I don't think anything else would have. Meaning it helped me to see that the way how I do one thing is the way how I do everything. And it helped me to see how certain behaviors and habits that I have is very destructive to me, where in other ways I'm able to overlook it and not face it. But like with trading, I'm able to face it all. And this is not a video about trading, but this is a video about being clear about what it is that you want. What do you want? And don't worry about how it will come to you. Just be clear about what it is that you want. So with the energies having to do with the number one today, a new idea will come to you, a new perspective will come to you. And when it comes to you, you have to learn how to trust it. And it took me time to learn how to trust my premonition, to trust the guidance that comes from the universe, that comes from the creator. I think about the day being the 8th and how a system is necessary. And for me, today I had to come to today I said to myself, I need to come up with a why I sit at this computer every day and trade, because I believe in building a small account, meaning I don't believe in when people throw huge amounts of their savings and play Russian roulette and gamble. I believe in putting a very tiny amount of money into my brokerage account and build it slowly. And the building is so slow that sometimes it feels like it's torturing me. It's torturous. It's like tormenting, because I see on YouTube videos where people are making these huge amounts within a day, where I'm slowly growing something. It's like I'm building a house a brick at a time by myself. And I said to myself today, like, this feels so, like, it feels like torture. I need a new perspective. And the perspective that I came up with today was, regardless of what happens every day I'm putting a brick on at a time towards building my dreams. Every day I'm layering a brick, and it's getting me to my future self, the future lifestyle that I've seen before for myself. And me coming up with that perspective changes things, because whether I win or I lose every day when I sit here and I get into the market, it's like whatever happens, I'm learning. And today I also reflect on how far I've came when I purchased the first course October 15th, and how I knew absolutely nothing. And when I say nothing, like, I mean that absolutely nothing, and how much I know today compared to what I've known before, what I knew before. So that's something to keep in mind. Like, you know, when it comes to you getting an idea and you moving forward on it, in the beginning, there's no progress. Nothing's happening. It's like planting a seed, and you see nothing happening, and you just have to trust the process. And then when you see a small stem and you want the stem to grow into a big tree and bear fruit, just reflect on before, when there was no seed, there was no stem, so you can celebrate how far you've come, because that's something that's important. I think about how today is Saturday, and Saturn is a ruler of the day. and how Saturn energy in Pisces is helping us to secure our dreams, because Pisces is the dreams. So it was before, when I just had a dream about a certain lifestyle and freedom that I know is my birthright, because I know that the Creator gives us what we believe, what we know we can have. But I needed to be brave enough to know that certain things were possible for me, because I wasn't conditioned based on the things that I saw in media and on TV that certain things were possible for me. And I used to feel like life is not fair. But all I had to do was ask. And then when the way was presented, I needed to be brave enough to take a step. And when it comes to, say, Saturn creating structure, when it comes to our dreams, I go back to the day being the 8th and the need for some kind of a system, some kind of a cycle, some kind of an approach. So for me, every day that I sit here and I'm in the market observing what's happening in the market, I'm learning. And if I'm learning, I'm watching what's happening, I'm reading books in between before I start, listening to audios, like I'm adding value to myself. So that's the Saturn structure that's necessary. So when it comes to, say, the tarot, we have the Page of Cups in the reversal position. This is the page in the upright position. So the Page of Cups in the reversal position brings me to, say, having an idea, feeling like you're too small or feeling like it's impossible, and then having to smoke or drink or eat and soothe yourself because you don't like where you are, but you don't feel like it's possible to achieve what it is that you want. When I think of the Page of Cups in the reversal position, I think of feeling powerless. I think of feeling so powerless to the point that we feel the need to escape reality. It brings me to, say, the Moon in Scorpio, and how the Moon in Scorpio is being opposed by Venus conjunct Uranus in Taurus, and Venus conjunct Uranus in Taurus, and even Juno in Taurus. So when I think about all the energies in Taurus, I think about the physical aspect of things. And in Scorpio energy, I think of the psychological aspect of things. So when I look at the opposition, I think about, say, how the Moon in Scorpio could be my inner world reflecting on survival, and how I'm going to transform and change my life by changing my psychology and changing from the inside out. When I think about the Taurus energy, I think about feeling taunted by, say, material things around me that makes me feel like I'm not making enough progress, that makes me feel like I'm not achieving things as fast as I would like, or makes me feel powerless, like the Page of Cups in the reversal position, like it'll never happen for me. Because when I turn on YouTube, I see other people who are doing it and they're killing it, and I'm wondering if I'm delusional and if I'm deluding myself to think that it's possible for me. But then when I look at the Moon positively aspecting Neptune in Pisces, it's like, no, a dream is a blueprint to reality, and I need to keep dreaming and trusting the universe, trusting the Creator, and trust when I get guidance to act on it. Because based on past experiences, the universe got my back. The Creator got my back. So when it comes to the energies in today, it's important for you to know that you first have to believe that certain things are possible for you, and then ask. And don't worry about how the Creator will get you to your destination. Just ask. And when a way is presented to you, you have to be brave enough to move forward. You have to be brave enough to move forward. I remember when I invested in the course I bought on October 15, it was a huge investment, and I'm going to share that with you guys in the future. And I didn't even think twice, because my dream was what inspired the decision. And when I look back today, I realized that the whole saying, you have to pay attention, I realized that my investment was a big part of, say, my start. Because since then, I've come across other teachers and course that's way cheap, but I don't regret my decision because it's what helped me to stay committed. So when I look at the energies of today, it's important to be clear about, say, what you want for your future. You don't have to know how you'll get there, but just know what you want and ask for it. Ask for it. Because I was thinking today about how the mirror work that I was doing at the time worked. And those of you who follow the channel remember when I was talking about doing mirror work. And I'm looking back today and I'm like, oh my goodness, like the mirror work worked. It worked. And I think I started talking about it since, 2021. I was talking about mirror work, where I would look into my own eyes and repeat certain things. And it worked. And today I'm like, okay, I asked for that and I see how it's going to happen for me. And now I need to ask for other things, knowing that I will get what I asked for. I just have to ask for it. How it will come to me and how it will get to the destination, I need to let go of that. I need to let go of like the process, but just ask for what I want and know that I will get it. And when the path presents in front of me, I have to be brave enough to move. I have to be brave enough to take action. So that's something to consider today. When the path is presented in front of you, when you ask for what it is that you say you want, do you take action when the way is presented? Or, Page of Cups energy, imposter syndrome takes over, or negative beliefs, negative self-talk take over. You can't allow that to happen to yourself. When you ask for something, you have to trust that it will come to you, but let go of expectations of how it will come to you. And when it comes to you, just start moving, keep moving, and just know that whenever it's time to make a turn, what you need will present itself to you. You guys, such a pleasure sharing this message with you as usual. If you'd like to book a reading with me or check out my exclusive content only on Patreon, the links for that is in the description box below. Please let me know you're here with me by dropping me a red heart in the comment box below. I would love to hear from you and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Love yourself as if your life depended on it, because it does. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.